man. Can't ball in a life, man. Go on with it, go on with it. Do us. So we are coming with a force. Yeah, blessings they are reap and we coursing on.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Shay Renee, and we are back to talk about Baddies East Season 1, Episode 3, okay? Now, y'all, this episode... Why is Woe Vicky here? Let's just say that. She don't need to be on Baddies East. She need to be on the Good Witches of the West and say a prayer to Jesus. Say a little prayer for you. What is she doing here? Like, this is clearly not the show for her. But anyway, y'all, let's get into the episode. So the episode starts off where all the ladies are getting in their respective vehicles. Natalie, Scotland, Hi, My Name is T, and Rolly get in one vehicle. And then in the other vehicle, you have Taseki, Saya, Sky, Anna, Woe Vicky, and Camilla, okay? They're all going over to the house. Now, they're not going to have a house in DC per se. And I figured they wasn't, because DC, you ain't going to find no house for 15 daggone people. OK, and it was just going to be a mess. So I'm pretty sure they found a house on the outskirts in like Maryland or either in Alexandria, Virginia. But moving on, they're on the way to this house. Now, first of all, this house look old and decrepit. Like, somebody need to get a designer in their stat. But T is complaining already about Scotland's dog probably about to stink. Then Anna is excited because she, is surprised that Taseki didn't punch her in the face, because apparently, she done talk some trash about Krishan. So she thought that her sister was going to get after her. But to her surprise, Taseki was nice to her. And then Smiley, which was also in the vehicle with Taseki and crew, she asked her about what was going on with her and Natalie. And Taseki was basically like, oh, yeah, I'm going to get after Natalie and I'm basically going to rock her dome. But y'all, this is the house they staying in. I can't believe it. And neither can they. Because here's a footage of them walking around the house laughing because they like, really? And T, she just looks so stunned. She's just like, what did I get myself into? She is really questioning life right now and really contemplating going to a hotel and getting up out of there. She was so pissed. This is the room that they put her in. Now, y'all, this just looked like a weekend at grandma's house. This is Scotland's room. But T was so pissed off at her room, she started tearing the sheets and the covers off the bed. She is just like, and I don't know if that was supposed to make her feel better or she thought it was going to look better if she took the comforter off. But baby, it wasn't going to do nothing different. Your room still looks decrepit, okay? So this is Natalie's room. Natalie's room is huge. It was really, really nice, but it's still like, y'all, get a designer in this house stat. And with the little jazz man that's in there, I'm under the impression that this is a black person's house. But y'all need to get it together. So back on the bus, the other half of the ladies haven't arrived yet. So Krishan is texting Taseki, her sister, and she's asking for her location. And she ended up pulling up because she wants Taseki to slap Woe Vicky and Anna because she's pissed off that apparently they were on the internet talking about her. So Anna was on the internet calling Krishan slow, and apparently Woe Vicky was liking tweets and liking Instagram posts that Blueface was putting up, basically saying negative stuff about Krishan. So Krishan is pregnant, so she's thinking that her sister is going to do all the head busting for her. And I'm just like, girl, you got to grow up. You are carrying a fetus. You're carrying a life inside of you. And you on here acting a fool. So this says, Krishan claims her sister is going to hit certain girls for her after someone allegedly on the cast tried to set her up. I don't know if anybody necessarily tried to set her up, but Krishan is just basically like, y'all trying to get airtime from me. And her sister right here is like, I ain't no bully, okay? These girls are very fragile, and I'm not about to be putting my hands on them. Anna, now, don't get her wrong. Anna, she got a mouth on her, and yeah, she calling people slow and stuff. But that girl will fight back. Now, Woe Vicky looks like she just saw a deer in the headlights. She looked scary. She ain't trying to get beat up. She just scared of everybody. And Krishan is just like, I don't really care. And both of them apologize. Because Taseki was like, what if I just get them to apologize, Krishan? Like, I'm not about to be bullying these girls. I know what we talked about, but I'm not about to put my hands on them just to do it. And so they ended up apologizing. They said they don't want no beef, but that wasn't good enough. So Krishan threw her eczema cream at Whoa Vicky. I'm like, girl, take your dry skin and big belly and get the hell on. Like, you're doing too daggone much right about now. This girl is not going to do anything to you. Like, she couldn't bust a grape. So I don't even know why you are holding this big grudge. But anyway, Krishan apparently and Taseki, I don't know what happened to them because they end up coming back later in a different vehicle. I thought they was already outside, but whatever. So Saya and Smiley are like, what the hell is this? Meanwhile, Whoa Vicky is in the room with T, and she's obviously upset, and they're asking her what's wrong with her. And Natalie ends up having a conversation with her and basically coming in the room saying, you know, hey, tell me what's going on. I can protect you. Like, I can talk you through it. You know, nobody is here to be bullying anybody. Like, what's going on? So she says, yeah, basically it was an altercation. And, you know, but I don't feel like I want to be fighting against my flesh and blood. I'm like, girl, ain't nobody in here your flesh and blood, because you are definitely a totally different color from everybody in here. Okay, girl, I don't know what you want people to do. You need to just say a prayer and leave, because this is not your mission from the Lord. Okay. Now, Rolly is like, listen, Whoa Vicky was on the internet. I thought she was funny and I wanted to meet her until she found out that Whoa Vicky was like, oh, you too big to be on the show. She basically said something on the internet about Rolly being too big to be on the show. And Rolly was like, yeah, and Krishan is upset with you because apparently you're liking posts and tweets from her baby daddy. And they were like, well, you do the same thing, Rolly. She was like, yeah, but I don't like stuff that's against her. Like, I've been cool with him and I've been knew him or whatever. It's different when you being negative. So everybody ends up navigating out of that room, migrating out of that room, rather. And they're all taking shots and Natalie's trying to change the whole event. Like, she's trying to get everybody to calm the hell down because they got to go and do a show that night. They need to get dressed and go. Everybody taking shots, but Whoa Vicky, she over here drinking water. Meanwhile, Anna is walking around with a bonnet on her head because she's scared that Scotland gonna come after her. So Rolly is outside giving everybody the download on what's been said, you know, as far as Whoa Vicky. And apparently Whoa Vicky even said the N-word on the internet. And Rolly is just not having it. She like, you coming in here acting all scary, but you really be talking a lot of crap and don't want to fess up to it. And she don't like the fakeness. Meanwhile, y'all, what deodorant is Scotland using? That's just a side note. Moving on. So here we go. We have Anna trying to act like she gangster. She asking about some DJ that's going to be there because she trying to fight the DJ. And Natalie is like, girl, please leave the DJ alone. We need the DJ to play our music and that's it. Smiley is outside complaining about the rooms, and she goes inside and talks to Natalie because Natalie is now asking her about this tattoo that she has of her name and how she got her signature. And Smiley was like, it was a henna tattoo, first of all, and it was just something I picked out of a book. It wasn't even really about you like that. But kudos to Smiley for using that to basically make Natalie feel like she was somebody, and that helped her to get on the show. But Smiley is like, look, I'm just here so I can get money, make a name for myself, and take care of my son. That's it. And she talks about how it's hard for her to be away from him. And Natalie says she identifies because it's the same situation with her and her daughter. But I'm like, you got me fooled, Natalie. I ain't think you was really that damn sad. Moving on. Taseki and Krishan arrive. And that's why I was worried. I'm like, where did they come from? Like, I thought they were already there. But anyway, Taseki is mad at Natalie because she feels like Natalie was getting in the middle of her and her sister's issues, and she feels like Natalie should mind her business. And I agree. Natalie is over there, and Krishan even said Natalie over here drumming up stuff. She's trying to start stuff between her and the sister and make it seem like she was protecting Krishan, when all in all she just being messy. And Krishan feels like Natalie is trying to get clout off of her. And I agree. I think a lot of these girls on this show are using Krishan's name because a lot of people are paying attention to her. So Krishan gets mad about Natalie unfollowing her as well. And Natalie is like, girl, are you really serious? You mad at me over unfollowing you? Like, girl, grow up. Like, seriously. I don't really care about that. She was like, I don't want to see your stuff. She was like, cool, unfollow me too. I don't care. Like, whatever. So then Krishan starts throwing water at Natalie. I'm like, girl, you got to stop throwing stuff at people. Because somebody going to throw them bows at you in your face. And you ain't going to be able to handle it. And you can't keep on putting your sister out there. And your sister ain't really trying to be fighting nobody either. Because she over there trying to heal her body up. I'm like, I heard that surgery was painful. So why are y'all over here fighting? Krishan, you need to grow up. And Taseki, so do you. And you don't need to have your sister putting you in the middle of her BS. Anyway, y'all, that was the episode. Thank y'all for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with anybody else that wants to hear about this foolishness too. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out.